Wednesdays! Hey everyone, welcome back to Wizard Wednesdays. Today's your finale. It's a big one. I hope you like it. I want to give a shout out to John Blunt and Jen Blunt, my nephew and niece. They requested this one specifically, so this one's for you. So stick around to the end of the video when I will announce the winner of this month's giveaway.
Okay, so here we are. Got the first little part blocked in. Putting on the arms. Doing things a little bit bigger this time, with him being about not quite 7 inches tall by the time he gets done, and used quite a bit more clay than what the little ones do. As you can see in the picture, it's a pretty big difference. Going in here, just getting everything blocked in, just like I do on the little ones, and what I'm doing there is I'm putting in folds so that his robe looks like it's kind of billowing a little bit, and I have to put I have to make the back of the robe kind of come out in the back a little bit, just to hold him up, because otherwise when he's kind of looking back and up like that, he ends up falling over backwards, especially when you put the hat on there and that sort of thing. So what I'm doing here is just getting the bunching around the belt. So when you put on a garment like this and you cinch up the belt real tight, then kind of billows up around it. So that's what I'm getting in there. And still getting the details blocked out. What I want to do is I basically want to get everything pretty well blocked in before I start putting stuff over it, like the beard and whatnot, so I don't have to go in behind it, because that can be a pain. It's doable sometimes, but you want to get just most of your work done ahead of time. And that little tool that I'm using that's kind of curved, that's something that I actually got from my mom. I have no idea where it came from, and it is just the most useful thing. I couldn't tell you where to get it, but I discovered it works really, really well for this sort of thing. Getting the chin blocked out, everything ready for that. You really don't need to get the bottom of it. With something like this, you don't have to get the bottom too close, because you're going to be covering the whole thing up with hair and that sort of thing. So not a big deal. Don't have to worry about it too much. Seeing this, I am going to have to work on my camera angle a little bit. Maybe put it on up over the other shoulder, since I'm working with my right hand. Either that, or I can I could get a second camera and do that. I do have 2 cameras now that I think about it, but wow, that would add to things quite a bit, the amount of editing I have to do. So putting the cheeks in, you're always going to go through on these things a stage where everything just looks absolutely awful, and it may not look like anything at all, and you're just thinking to yourself, oh, I don't even know about this. But just kind of trust that you'll be able to do it, and keep on it, and once you add in the other elements, it'll probably start looking better. So, and if it doesn't, rip it off and try something else. It's not like anything you do here is the end of the world. So yeah, I decided to edit out the loading the extruder after that one. So this is how you make braided hair, or at least it's how I've been making braided hair. Is you twist one group of strands one direction with a right hand twist, the other strand with a left hand twist, and then when you put it together, it pretty much looks like it's braided. I tried actually braiding it, and that did not work at all. So with this one, I decided to take it off and go ahead and block it out underneath with a to give it a little bit more body, and put all 4 of them on at the same time, and then go underneath it with some more to kind of fill in. And since he's so big, I went ahead and, even though I have a braided beard, I decided to do the stranded, twisted mustache to go along with it, because there's enough real estate that I didn't feel like it really detracted from it at all. Alright, got the nose on. So what I'm doing now is I'll pop the whole nose on, then I'll go in with the tools and I'll push in the nostrils. And these eyes on these are really pretty easy. They're the kind of squinty, smiling eyes like that. It's a lot less work than doing the whole eyeball underneath, which isn't necessary if all you're going to do is make it look like his eyes are closed with him smiling. Get the eyebrows in there. And yeah, I was glad that he started to look like something. I was kind of wondering how he was going to work, being as big as he was compared to the other things that I've been doing. All told, it took me about twice as long as it's been taking me to get the smaller ones. But which is actually less than what I thought it would. I thought it might take me a lot longer to get this one together. So once again, when you put these ears on there, you want to stick some clay up on the inside of the ears so that you can get them so that they're stuck on there better, because you don't want them falling off later. Getting the brim of the hat ready to pop on, and it does kind of stick to the table a little bit, so pull it like that. Pop it on. Now he's got a hat brim. Take the wire, stick it on the top, and roll up your little teardrop shape. Smash it into the table to flatten it. Pop it on, and you're good to go. So that's the majority of the work on him until I get to the hands. And the hands, again, sticking them on with wire, because since they kind of stick out, I don't want them to get knocked off or anything like that. So the hands that I'm doing on these guys are just real simple little things, because I'm not going for ultra realism, and I don't want the hands to be a focal point. I want the focal point to be the smile. So just keeping everything real simple. Now, what I decided to do is, you'll see in a moment with the staff for them, is I went ahead and used a wire core for the staff, so it doesn't break or anything like that. And just shove it in, twist it around, and I kind of then snip it off so you can stick it in, and there you go. And I may go back and redo the head of the staff, because I think it's a little too small. If I decide to do that, I'll have to make sure and do it before I bake it. And that's pretty much got it from him. Again, these are real rough. They're just designed to be pretty simple, kind of fun little guys. I may or may not make a mold of this one. I'll just have to see. If I do make a mold of it, I'm gonna have to do some tweaking and some filling in that I wouldn't do if I was just gonna do it as a one-off. So smoothing it off with the rubbing alcohol and with a pretty stiff brush here, so to kind of try to get most of the fingerprints out of it and that. And then going in and blocking a little bit more of the details. It's really nice to be able to use something as simple as rubbing alcohol to smooth this stuff out. It's really pretty nice stuff to work with. And that's pretty much got it. We'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching.
So that's it from Wizard Wednesdays. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. We will do something fun for next month. I haven't quite decided what it is yet, but I will let you all know on Facebook, Tumblr, and YouTube, all of the social media sites that I frequent. So, the winner of this month's getaway is Jenny TH. You know who you are, so just get in touch with me and I will arrange getting this wizard to you. Thanks all. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all next month with another giveaway. Bye now.